Isaac Thomas Hecker was born in New York City in 1819 to John and Caroline Freud Hecker, who were both immigrants from areas in present-day Germany. Isaac was one of 3 sons born into the family. Though his mother was known to have had ties with the Methodist Church, none of the boys seem to have been given any religious instruction. Nor did Isaac receive a formal education. Instead, he educated himself. This thirst for knowledge began his journey of faith. As a young adult, Isaac found himself drawn to the plight of the working class. At first, he tried his hand at politics, but was soon disheartened when the political climate of his age, which was largely driven by a thirst for power rather than a concern for one's fellow man, eventually, at the inspiration of his friend Orestes Bronson, Isaac was baptized by Bishop John McCluskey in New York in January of 1844. Isaac's zeal for the faith grew. Only a year after his baptism, he joined the Redemptorists in Belgium and was ordained a priest in 1849. Returning to the United States in 1851, Isaac was determined to bring the Catholic faith to others. He became one of the foremost lecturers in the United States on the Catholic faith, filling auditoriums beyond capacity in New York, Boston, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, and other cities. He saw his mission as evangelical to bring the fullness of faith to non-Catholic and many times hostile anti-Catholic population of America. In 1857, Isaac Hecker made a trip to Rome in order to seek a resolution to a difficulty that has arisen between the American Redemptorists and their superiors. The meeting did not go well and resulted with the expulsion of Isaac and 4 others from the order. Blessed Pius IX, having been informed of the plight of Hecker and his companions, dispensed them from their vows to the Redemptorists and encouraged them to found a new congregation with a missionary emphasis. Soon thereafter, Isaac Hecker became the first superior of the Missionary Society of St. Paul the Apostle, later known as the Paulists. Throughout his life, diligently worked to promote evangelization in American culture, particularly through the print media. He organized the Catholic Public Society, became the founder of the Catholic World magazine, the director of Catholic Youth, and the author of 3 books. He did all this while continuing to be the first superior of the Paulists and preaching tirelessly to thousands across the country. The motivation behind these efforts was always to drive to teach everyone the beauty and truth of the Catholic faith. It was the love of his faith that led Isaac Hecker to dedicate his life to serving Christ and Catholic Americans. Today, the Paulists, following in the their footsteps of their founder, who died in 1888 after a long illness, are present in parishes, campus ministry, major city information centers, publishing, and electronic, print, and broadcast media. Knowing our faith and then sharing it with others is the responsibility of every Catholic. Father Isaac Hecker is a good example of one who lived out that responsibility. Thank you.